Today is a court day. Welcome to the March 28th vlog. What you're gonna see is a result of me not knowing how to use my new camera. So if there's weird things that happen or the screen changes, just bear with me. I'm going to CPS or Child Protective Services Court on behalf of my client. We have a pre-adjudication hearing, but my guess is it's going to be either continued or consented to. So we'll see. I am also supposed to be at the Pro Bono Family Law Clinic today. One of my students, they have a case tomorrow, and then another one has a case the next day. So let's see how court goes. I hope it's speedy so I can get to the clinic and help my students. That was not ideal. One of the parties has to be brought over from the jail and apparently needs to take some sort of medication and hadn't taken it yet. So I was told to come back in like 2 hours. I have a full afternoon. This was not part of the plan. I thought I'd be done with this by 10 at the latest. Now I've got to be back at like 11:15, 11:30. I don't know. I might be canceling a lot of meetings today, so TBD, but I did make it to the clinic, so I'm going to run in and help prepare my students for their hearings tomorrow and the next day. See, I told you that was going to happen. It's kind of annoying. It goes back and forth. Just bear with me. I'm figuring it out. Hopefully the next vlog will be better. Back to the courthouse we go. The judge just sent me a text and said that the other party is going to be brought over from the jail and should arrive in the next 15 minutes. So the goal is to run to my parking deck, drop my car off at my parking deck office, walk to the courthouse, and hopefully be there in 15 minutes. So wish me luck. I walked to court. I have a few updates. One, I've already had a win today, no matter what happens at court, because I have parked on the street twice. Once when I went to the courthouse, I was a little bit more behind schedule than I wanted to be, and my parking deck is about 10 minutes walk, and I needed to be about 3 minutes away. So paid to park for 30 minutes, was there longer than 30 minutes, did not get a ticket. Win number one. Win number two was I had to park on the street parking, and pay to park at the clinic because one of the students took my spot. I usually am there before anyone else gets there, so not mad, but I had to park on the street. And by the time I went inside, I forgot to pay to park. I was only there for about 45 minutes left and did not have a parking ticket. So win number two. So now going to court to see if we can get another win or continuance, which today would be considered a win in my book. But I also ran by the bank this morning. I am trying to get a line of credit because I'm going to hire my first full-time W-2 lawyer in a few months. And the conversation went really well, and they were giving me a higher amount than I had reasonably anticipated. Then I got a call that it was denied, and the reason was when they ran my credit report, my debt utilization is extremely low, but my actual debt limits across cards are very high. I have literally never missed a payment in my life until a few months ago. I have a card that I have not charged anything onto or actively used in about 9 months, but I keep it open for my credit history numbers. And there was some annual something that I signed up for and got hit with less than $200. I didn't see it because I don't use that card. And so it went a few months without being paid. And then I hopped on my SoFi account, saw it, was like, oh gosh, that's not good. Went on, paid it immediately. It has been paid off. This was several months ago. So because of less than $200, apparently, I got denied, and they told me that I could try again in 6 months. In 6 months, I will already have the full-time attorney. So that is not going to work. I said, sir, I don't know how this works, and I don't know if you could do anything about it, or if the reasons why this happened matter at all, or if you can give me a lower amount for the line of credit, but I need a line of credit. This is the next step in the business. I need it so that I always can ensure payroll can be made. So that's my business rant for the day. So I've had 2 wins, 1 loss, and I am 1 block from the courthouse. I can see it off in the distance. So I'm going to go talk to the judge, talk to my client, talk to the guardian ad litem, and just all the other attorneys and people, and see what happens. Bye. There she is. Exactly what I predicted would happen happened. We got a continuance for a new date in June. But luckily, we are actually set for a hearing in June. We've got 4 hours on the calendar, and we are going to have a resolution one way or another, come hell or high water, hopefully. or something else crazy happening and delaying this case. For reference, the first time I was in court on this case was in December. So really would like a resolution and to work on next steps. So that was the first half of my day. It is now about 11:45 and I am walking to my law firm office for the first time today. My interns should be arriving in the next few minutes. If they're not already there, they might have beat me. And we're going to sit down and review every single client on the list. I also have several meetings. I meet with my PR coach today. I have 2 consults. One is family law, one is prenup, and then I think I have 1 client call. So, I have a call with an opposing party. So I've got 4 calls / meetings. No, 5 if you include my PR. So it's going to be a busy afternoon. Me and the team are going to hang out in the blue room today for a little bit, and I'll show you the office. Here's the office. Of our little wall with the books and the notebooks on it. And how amazing is this wallpaper? Love it!
Jonah, what did you think? Now it's me.
Every time I see a bottle of tequila, I think. And to end the day, my intern has lost her jacket. So we are just wandering the halls of the office, trying to find where she left it. And we don't see it in the blue room. Blue room, no jacket. So we're going to check my office. Then we're going to check our conference room. And, hello? Are you guys this way? Hi. Where was it? Oh, turns out it was in the room that we originally left. Okay. Yay! Success!